When Cristiano Ronaldo became a father, the world assumed the story would always be about the dad, the trophies, the records, the abs, the brand. Nobody stopped to consider that the son growing up in that house, watching all of it from the front row, absorbing every competitive instinct and every dramatic gesture, might one day walk into a room and immediately become the most interesting person in it. And yet, here we are because Cristiano Ronaldo Jr. has arrived, and he did not come quietly. The kid has his father's face, his father's swagger, and, this is the part that makes it genuinely hilarious, absolutely none of his father's filter. Where Ronaldo Sr. has spent decades carefully managing his public image, Jr. appears to have decided that public image management is deeply boring, and that being completely, unapologetically himself is a far more entertaining way to exist. He is not wrong. It was always going to happen eventually. Cristiano Jr. scoring a goal and immediately launching into a celebration so aggressively Ronaldo-coded that the entire internet collectively lost its mind. The hair flick, the chest puff, the eyes closed, chin raised, arms wide pose that his father has deployed in front of hundreds of millions of people across 3 decades of professional football. Except when Junior does it, he is doing it at an age where most kids are still figuring out which foot to kick with, and the sheer audacity of it is so funny and so pure that even the most football-averse people on the planet cannot help but smile. What makes it even better is the timing. He does not wait to see if the goal counts. He does not look at the referee. The celebration begins approximately half a second after the ball crosses the line, with the full conviction of a man who has been rehearsing this moment in a mirror since he was old enough to stand. The apple, as they say, did not fall far from the tree. It landed in exactly the same spot and immediately started posing. Georgina Rodriguez has given the world occasional glimpses of what mealtime looks like in the Ronaldo household, and the picture that emerges is simultaneously wholesome, chaotic, and deeply funny in ways that no scripted family sitcom could ever replicate. There are 5 children at that table, ranging in age and personality across a spectrum wide enough to fuel 10 different television shows. And sitting somewhere in the middle of all of it is Cristiano Jr., old enough to have opinions, young enough to have absolutely no idea when to keep them to himself, and confident enough to share them regardless. The moments where he clearly disagrees with something his father has said, delivered with the kind of calm, unbothered certainty that only a teenager who has grown up watching someone be the best in the world at something can produce. Those are the moments that make the family content genuinely special. He is not intimidated by the legend sitting across from him. He is just a kid who thinks he has a point, and he is going to make it. There is a moment, captured, shared, and watched approximately 10 million times, in which Cristiano Jr. nutmegs his father during a casual kickabout in what appears to be their garden, and the reaction from Jr. is so disproportionately triumphant that it immediately becomes the funniest and most relatable thing the Ronaldo family has ever put into the public domain. He does not smile politely. He does not acknowledge that his father let him do it. He wheels away celebrating as though he has just won the World Cup, screaming, arms wide, making absolutely sure that everyone in a 3-kilometer radius is aware of what just happened. Ronaldo Sr.'s face in that moment is a masterpiece of suppressed emotion, the look of a man trying to decide whether to be proud, amused, or slightly concerned about what he has created. He settles on a smile that contains all 3, and Junior, completely indifferent to any of this, is already demanding a replay. One of the lesser discussed but deeply entertaining aspects of Cristiano Jr.'s personality is the way he appears to approach every single situation with the energy and gravity of a post-match press conference. Footage and family stories that have filtered into the public record suggest a young man who delivers opinions on subjects ranging from football tactics to dinner preferences with the kind of measured, serious confidence that most adults spend years trying to project. He does not gabble. He does not giggle nervously. He makes eye contact, takes a breath, and says exactly what he thinks with the composure of someone who has watched his father handle cameras since before he could walk. The comedy of it is that the subject matter almost never matches the delivery. The level of gravitas he brings to explaining why he prefers one video game over another, or why a particular training drill is not working, is the kind of thing that makes everyone in the room simultaneously want to laugh and take notes. He is 12 going on 35, and the world has no idea what to do with him. Junior is the eldest of the Ronaldo children, which means he occupies the specific and universally recognizable role of the oldest sibling, the one who considers themselves the authority, the one who sets the tone, the one who takes their responsibilities very seriously, right up until the moment they absolutely do not. The footage and glimpses the family has shared of the children together paint a picture of a household that is warm, loud, competitive, and occasionally completely ungovernable, with Junior at the center of the chaos, somehow both causing it and trying to manage it simultaneously. The moments where he attempts to demonstrate something to his younger siblings, a football skill, a game, a piece of information he considers important, and they respond with the complete indifference that only younger siblings can produce, are a specific category of comedy that transcends language and culture. Every eldest child on Earth watches those moments and feels seen in a way that nothing else in their week has managed. Somewhere in the archive of Ronaldo family content, shared across interviews, social media clips, and the Netflix documentary, lives a moment so perfectly constructed that it could not have been scripted. Cristiano Jr., with the calm authority of someone who has clearly been thinking about this for some time, offers his father a piece of feedback about his game. Not encouragement, not admiration, actual, specific, technical feedback, delivered with the earnest sincerity of a junior coach who has identified a problem and feels a professional obligation to address it. The subject of the feedback is a man who has scored over 900 career goals. Ronaldo's response, a mixture of amusement, disbelief, and the particular helpless affection that only a parent receiving unsolicited advice from their child can fully understand, is one of the most human moments he has ever been caught on camera having. He does not dismiss it. He does not laugh it off entirely. He listens, nods, and says something non-committal, which is the smartest thing any parent has ever done in that situation. Junior, satisfied, moves on. The moment lives forever. Underneath all the comedy and the viral moments and the endlessly entertaining spectacle of a child growing up with absolutely no fear of the most famous athlete on the planet, there is something genuinely moving happening in the Ronaldo Jr. story. He is the living proof that legacy is not just about trophies and records and the cold arithmetic of achievement. It is about what gets passed from one generation to the next in the daily, private, imperfect, hilarious business of family life. The confidence, the competitiveness, the refusal to be intimidated by anyone or anything, those things did not come from a trophy cabinet. They came from a household. Cristiano Jr. is not going to be his father. He is going to be himself. Louder in some ways, quieter in others, funnier than anyone in the Ronaldo camp probably planned for, and entirely capable of stealing any room he walks into without breaking a sweat. The world has spent decades watching Cristiano Ronaldo refuse to be outshone. It is only now beginning to realize that the one person on Earth most likely to give him a genuine run for his money is the one who has been watching him from the dinner table all along. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and click on the notifications bell for more gists and stories on your favorite celebrities. Until the next one, please stay tuned.